Now to an extra and in-depth perspective about just how impactful the arrival of the Pfizer vaccine to El Paso is and what this means going forward.
For that, we turn to a member of the governor's task force for an infectious disease preparedness, Dr. Ogechika Alozie. Dr. Alozie joins us live. Doctor, I want to show you video of what all of El Paso saw when the first COVID vaccine was administered, and then I want to ask for your thoughts after that. Let's show you that video real quick.
Ready? Okay.
It's done. All right.
Dr. Alozie, your thoughts, what goes through your mind when you see that the vaccine has finally arrived to El Paso?
I think, first of all, I'm getting goosebumps just watching it, right? I know Chris. I started my career at UMC and Texas Tech, and so immensely happy for them. They've put in some immense work into this community. I think it's an exciting time that we have vaccine. I think it's also important to sort of remember that. I heard somebody say, hey, I don't have to wear a mask anymore. You still have to wear a mask. We're still in that period of time where healthcare workers, the most vulnerable, will get this vaccine, but it's going to be months until we get this into the general availability. And so while I'm excited, there's hope. We still have to understand that we're still going to go through a couple of months where we're going to be concerned, and we have to continue to protect our community.
Dr. Alozie, I want you to really put this in perspective. Let me take you back 9 months. If I were to tell you back in March when this thing really got going here in the United States that you would be seeing vaccinations being administered here in El Paso, to that you would say what? Before 2021 that we're seeing it here in mid-December.
And I think when I look back at March and April, you guys had me on, and I remember thinking and talking about going to Japan for the Olympics. We didn't know then. We didn't know where we would be. I think that a lot of us never believed that we would get a vaccine this quickly. When we sort of look back, however, and understand the science and the data that's gone into it, you almost feel as if this was expected, but it's been such a crazy year, man. So many people are tired. So many people have been burnt out by the COVID phenomenon that I think is just exciting. Let's take a moment to really understand the momentous occasion that has happened with this vaccine. Cherish it, but not overplay it. We still have to protect those in our community that are vulnerable and make sure that we go forward the right way.
Dr. Alozie, tell me what this means to the hundreds of frontline health workers who can only imagine are just exhausted right now. What does this mean to them?
To my colleagues that are on the front line, to the ICU doctors, the ER doctors, the ER nurses, the ICU nurses, respiratory therapists, everybody in the healthcare community, this is immense. It gives them a break, right? It allows them to get that vaccine and feel even more protected than they've been this last 9 months. And so again, like I said, I get goosebumps just thinking about the fact that my friends, my colleagues, my family, they're protected out there now. They get a chance to sort of take that step back and say, hey, we're ready for the next round of this fight. And so this is amazing, man. It really, truly is something that a lot of people won't realize what it is today. Going forward another 3 to 6 months, when we look back, wow, this happened to our community. Kudos to UMC, Jacob, the judge, Chris that gave that first shot, and that whole community for the amazing work they've done to get here.
Dr. Alozie, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you, so. Thanks, guys.